Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name's Keelan. Welcome to my channel. My content is free, so please subscribe. That'd be great. Okay, today we're going to play with some mica powder and some gel, UV gel nail polish. You're going to need a stamp. You're going to need a roller. You're going to need some cutters, and you're going to need mica powder. The mica powder I've chosen is May Spring. I'm going to do the black with pure copper and the white here with the white pearl. Okay, you're gonna need a stamp. My stamp here, my chosen stamp is Cernit's Paisley stamp, but I'm not gonna use the original stamp. I'm gonna use the stamp I made of the stamp. Reason being because I want this to leave a debossed impression on my clay. If I use this, it would leave an embossed impression, and I really want to work with the lines as you see them in this stamp. I want them to be on my clay. I want my clay to look like this, okay? I don't want my clay to look like this. Okay, so here's our stamp. I have clay. I've got, this is mixed with some Kato Blackout. This is on a number 2. I have an atlas, so number 2 is my third thickest setting. So if you have if you don't have an atlas, just do it onto your second thickest setting. And then this one is on my thickest setting, which is a 0, so just do it on your thickest setting. Okay, for a release for this, we need water, okay? So I'm going to use these gel polishes, but that comes later. This is a little tip I learned off of Ludmila. This is a facial sponge that needs to be kept in a baggie. This is great for really pushing the clay into the grooves. Okay, so, oh, of course you need a roller. And this is just an old eyeshadow brush, which is absolutely, it's very soft, it's perfect for putting on the mica powder, but we'll do that later. Okay, so step 1, I'm gonna choose where I want my stamp and the design I want, and this here is calling to me. So I'm gonna put a bit of water on that. And then I'm going to place down my clay. And now without pushing this in, because the water is going to make it very slippery, I'm going to put this on directly and start with a lot of pressure, start rolling. And now the clay should not be moving around. I got this sponge on Temu a couple of days ago. It is fantastic, I have to say, and it only costs pennies. But it makes a real big difference in your clay. Now, because I'm pressing quite hard, this is going to need a backing on it. It's not going to be thick enough. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot my my doming thing. Okay, so here it is. I'm going to work in this area here with this here, I think. Because I have a blouse that has a Paisley pattern, and I thought it would be very appropriate to make a Paisley. I'm going to go here. I get my piece of paper, and I'm actually just going to spray my cutter as well with a little bit of water. No, I think I'm going to go here actually. Okay, there's that one. Oh, my blades. Yes, you need blades too. All right, now with my rigid blade, I'm gonna pick this up and give it a tidy up. Excuse me for the band-aids. Because we're gonna be putting mica powder on this, we can't sand it afterwards. So it's important to get it as nice and even, the edges, as you can, because you cannot fix it afterwards. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now, for the earrings, I'm using these for the earrings. I did another pair of earrings yesterday, and I don't want them to be exactly the same. Okay, I'm gonna go here, I think. Right, so again, I'm going to spray my stamp. Put it down. And my sponge. Do you see how well the sponge works? It really pushes the clay into the recesses. Now, if you can see what I mean, this here now looks exactly like the stamp. It looks exactly like the stamp. So that's why I wanted to do a stamp of a stamp. Okay, because I wanted to do these lines in here with the gel polish, and now I can. If I just use this on the clay, then I couldn't. Okay, because it would be inverted. All right. So let me see where I want. I think I want to go this way. It has to be up enough. I'm just going to go that way, I think. Right, okay, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to spray my cutter with a bit of water. Oh, this is not the right cutter. Hold on. Okay, that's better. This is the one that I wanted. Excuse me. This is the same as the earrings I made the other day, I think. Very gently pop it out. And now to make this line up, I'm just going to butt it up to the edge there. Sorry. Okay. And now I think I would like to make another pair with these. Do I? Why not? No, I don't. Nope, I don't. That's okay. All right. So that's that. Now I'm going to start with my white first. Sorry, I'm just fixing up my edges here. Okay. Actually, I get another piece of paper and move the black away. Quite simply because when you're working with raw clay, and again, especially sticky clay, by the way, dry clay is not really good for this. You really want to have a really well-conditioned sticky kind of clay. You really want the mica powders to hold on to the clay. And basically, the first mica powders that come into contact with the raw clay is what's going to stick to the raw clay. Okay, so I don't want any white getting on there. What I'm going to be doing these in bronze. Okay. Right, so put these over here away from the powder. I'm done with this for the moment. Get my mica powder and my brush. Now these are fantastic mica powders. They really are. I have two collections. I have the two-tone and I have the gemstone collection. I'll leave a link down in the comments, in the description box below. I have an affiliate link, so I get a few pennies and you get 10% off the entire store, so it works. Works for me anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in here and quite simply give it a good coating. I'm not going to coat the sides, and I'm not going to coat the back because I'm going to put a backing on this, probably off camera, because the tutorial or the video for this is the technique, not the backing. And I've done so many tutorials where I do the backing, so I'll just do this off camera. Oh, I'm going to do the sides actually. Okay. And for this one, I'm going to use this blue color. All right, so that is that one done. Ready for the oven. Actually, I'm in a bit of a predicament now because I have Kato black in the black one. There's no Kato in this one, and Kato needs 150. Cernit only needs 130, so I'm gonna have to bake these separately, I believe. And because this is white, I don't want any chance, well, even though it's covered in the mica powder, I don't want any chance of it scorching. Oh, boom. Okay, there's always something. All right, so that's that one done. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna put this on the Domini thing now. Okay. I'm gonna dome it on this. So pick it up. I don't want any mica powder on the back because I want this to stick. Now, I always have trouble trying to line this up in the center. I do not know why. Okay, I'm going to use the brush just to help coax it down a bit. With a bit more mica powder. Now, if you wanted to put this white on a black background, you can. I'm working on this one at the moment. This is the same mica powder, but on black. And again, I'm in the process of doing the UV part, the gel polish part. But that's the difference of this white. On the black, it looks like it's silver. It looks silvery. Make sure it's nicely adhered. And it is. Okay, so there we go. That's ready for the oven. And now let's go ahead and do the black. Right, so we have pure copper. This is a beautiful color. It really is. Okay. if I can get it open. There we go. Now, because these are earrings, I'm not going to back them. I'm going to put mica powder on both the front sides, or on the sides and the back. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Okay, now very gently. Okay, this is quite different for me because normally my tutorials involve pieces that have been sanded and buffed and polished. I guess the long part of this one is actually putting the intricate details in with the polish. Right, okay, I think that's all right. Just make sure the sides are done. I don't want to pick it up too much because I know I'm going to distort it. I'm quite heavy-handed. Something I cannot change. I'm going to pick it up. I have to. Oh, okay, I did well. All right, there's one done. Make sure the sides are done. And again, all mica powders are different. I tested this myself to see how compatible it was with this technique, because some mica powders, they look great when they're on, and then after they're cured, they rub off. Now this will rub off a little bit, but it doesn't rub off bad at all. And as it's not earrings, it's not going to be and in the front of the pendant, it's not going to get any heavy wear, so I'm not worried about finishing these. And I don't want to put resin on the fronts. I did with the first pair I made a couple of days ago, and I don't like the finish as much. I want to keep these plain and just with a bit of color with the polish. Come on, turn over. There we go. All right, so they are ready to go in the oven. Again, I got to bake them separately. I really think I should bake them separately. So I will be back. Well, actually, I put one in my little toaster oven and one in my kitchen oven. Okay, so I will be back when these are cool, cured and cooled down. Okay, first of all, sorry, I'm going to put these, I have two little glass, they're actually picture frames from glass, the clip frames. I'm going to put these on that with paper on top, and then another glass on top of it, so it keeps it nice and flat. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I got my gloves on. That means it's resin time. Right, these are out of the oven. So here's the white one. Again, I took these out of the oven. I let them cool naturally, and then after that, I rinsed them under cold water to get all the excess mica powder off. And as you can see, I'm rubbing. Not that much is coming off my finger. A little bit, but not much. And again, the same with the copper. Not too much. Again, this is not that unless you sit there and rub and rub and rub and rub and rub. This is well adhered to the clay. So you know, look, I'm putting a lot of pressure on that, and this is what's coming off. Nothing. So this mica powder is extremely good for this technique. And it's actually Donna Cato who did a mica powder test with various mica powders for her spiral pendant and clasp. But anyway, so these are very good mica powders for this particular technique. Right, so I have here alcohol, 90%, 95% alcohol. That is to clean my fingers if I get resin on them. I have acetone here because I'm going to moisten my brush and also clean the brush with acetone. Acetone goes with resin, or UV resin, UV gel polish as well. I also have my little handy LED torch. Not the most powerful, but it works. So this is just for a real quick flash cure. I have my big UV resin, my big LED UV light over here. And I have these little paint brushes. These are great. These are fantastic. I got these, I bought 2 sets. So this is a double set in this bag. These were what? €1, I think they were like €1.20 or something, or even less than that on Temu. Fantastic for a disposable brush. Before I start, I want to go over real quick. I'm going to do a little bit of work on this one and this one as well, because I want to include them in the photo. But I want to show you, I did these again the day before yesterday, and I just want to show you the difference in the two. This one here, again, a stamp from Temu. This one here was done with this stamp, and you can see it's embossed. Okay, there's not much I can do with this with detail wise. I can maybe put a little bit of UV gel inside these spirals and the little dots, but I can't do anything else with it really. Whereas here, I did a stamp of the stamp, and now I have so much more to play with because this is all recessed now. So I have much more design opportunities than if I just use a regular stamp. So that's the reason why I often make a stamp of a stamp, because it completely changes the design. Okay, so that's that. This one here, I'm going to work away on as well, because again, I did this the day before. No, I actually finished this one yesterday. I finished it yesterday, and this is from Cernit's Flowers stamp. Again, stamp of a stamp. So I wanted this on this, and that's what I got. Okay, so that's what this one is. For this one, I'm going to use yellow. It's kind of a very murky yellow, but yellow and 2 shades of green in this one. In this one, I'm going to put another little dab. Where did I see that? Another little dab of the kind of the turquoisey color here. This is a beautiful color. I absolutely love this color. It's almost like kind of like a patina kind of color in real life. I'm going to put this little dab in this little circle there. And then I'm going to use this purple and blue. So it's going to be blues and purple, this one. This one is just going to be quite simply this color. Sorry, this color here. And then this one is going to be the 3. Okay. Okay. What else? Yes, I have my granny glasses on, and I have a second a ring light here, just here, and because I really need my my magnifying light with that my ring light with the magnifying glass, so I can actually see, because my eyes are starting to go really bad. All right, well, let's get started a little bit. I'm going to take this here and drop a little bit of acetone on it. Don't touch it with your gloves, because acetone, these are nitrile gloves, and acetone just eats right through them. So I'm just going to put a little bit of acetone there, and I'm going to dip my brush, just kind of give it a little clean, just a little clean. Okay, now for this color here, yeah, you don't need much. You really don't need much. I'm quite literally a drop. That's all I need. It's probably more than I need. And I'm going to do a bit with this one too, just so I can have it in the video, because I can't put a photo, but just these two, right? I'm going to what am I going to do? I'm going to do yellow. So we're going to put just a drop of yellow there as well. And I got these off of Temu. Gosh, I should be sponsored by Temu, huh? These I got, I think they were like, I think like €3.50 for a set of 6, which is nothing. But in saying that, I would use these. I use these for craft, but I would never put them on my skin. And actually, if you can see here, gosh, that looks green, not yellow, huh? You can see here, I cured these and then I put them out in the sun, and then they just kept depleting because it's very, very, very thick, very dense color gel. It won't cure. So you're gonna have to use it very, very, very thin. It will cure, but you can see this thickness here. They just did not cure. They all have divots. They all have divots except for the purple, actually. No, even the purple has a divot now. Okay, but anyway, so there we go. So I'm gonna get, okay, first of all, I'm gonna take my light. Maddie, stop it. Nope, it's fine. There we go. Okay, now I can see. Now, this I believe was for the blue. This is for the yellow. So I'm just gonna start on this one real quick. Get it kind of, and we have a problem, Houston. Right, I need to take my pliers because I can see there's one little loose hair, and I don't want that little loose hair. Got it. I need to clean that later. Okay, so good wait. You gotta take your time. Now this one's quite large. And just dabbing it in. And pick it up. It almost gives an enameled effect. I'm not too fussed on these colors. I actually have another set on order with of kind of reds and pinks. I think maybe an orange in there. I just thought it kind of changes things up a little bit. I'm always so you know, all about the clay and what's in the clay, and I very rarely play with surface techniques. But I have to say, I find it quite relaxing, and it's nice to take it, have it, you know, do a change once in a while. I don't want to be just a one-trick pony, if you will. All right, I'm going to set that there. Don't move. No, stay there. That'll do. That won't do. Come on. All right, I'm just going to, sorry, can you see here? I'll try to get it up. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but this is just it. I mean, I can't do this real close to the, or without this light in front of me, because quite simply, I just can't see. All right. And then do the other ones. Then put it under the light to fully cure this one. Then I'm going to start on the other one. So. I have no idea what I'm going to call this this collection. Again, this one here is really easy because it's very wide. But we're going to do the other one with the Paisley stamp. It's going to be a bit of a different story. Now just get the edge. And this is actually, I'll put a link in the description box below, because this is actually, for this kind of technique, this is a really good gel. I went over the edge a little bit. A really good gel, because it's thick. It's thick and it doesn't run. Now, I wish they'd stop rolling away. Stop. There we go. I can see it great under my light, but you can't see it very well. But there it is there. So I'm gonna go put this underneath the light right away. And I'm gonna get my other brush. Let that go. Where's my other brush? Here it is. I'm gonna do the earrings if I can see them. Okay. Now, just a little bit. I'm just going to, I usually start in the center and then pull out. This is one of those things, if you make a mistake, you can't really fix it. Like you can't use the alcohol or the acetone to clean it, because you're just going to take off the mica powder on the piece, and that would defeat the purpose. There is one perfect line. So this is fully cured and I'm really happy with it. It took me a long time, I have to say. It took me, well, at the very end clip there, that was real time. It took me a long time to do this. It took me 2 nights, actually. The first night, I couldn't see anymore and I had to stop because I did the flower one as well. And then I continued on a bit last night, and now today we're going to assemble. Right, okay, so again, I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I like it's kind of monochromatic, if you would. Not really monochromatic, but it's the same color family, being blue and purple, all right? Okay, and then I've already gone ahead and did 1/2 of the, I guess you call cording. Okay, now what this is chiffon ribbon. This is the width. I just basically took my length needed and I split it in two. Cut it in two lengthwise. And then I cut it again, so this is actually 1/4. And then I frayed the edges again, so voila. All right, so now let's put our jump ring on. I'm going to bring this to me, sorry. Okay, this is a 7mm jump ring. I want to make sure it's nice and tight because that ribbon's very thin and I don't want it to slide through the crack, the join. That looks okay. Put it in there. All right. So now, this is my little trick. This is just this crystal wire. And the stretchy ones is a stretchy clear elastic for doing bead bracelets and stuff like that. I just like to take an end, put it through the loop, and then feed it through the jump ring. And then pull it through. Okay. Now I want this to lay nice and flat. I don't need to lay flat yet. All right, now I'm going to take these. I'm going to put on 3mm stainless steel spacer beads. And the same thing. If I can get this to cooperate. One, two, and three, and then bring both ends in. And voila. It's just much easier to do it that way. For me, anyway. Okay, so now, should I even? Pull it down. Now I want these to lay nice and flat. Now, how I measure this, I actually wrote it down. I like my necklaces to be around about 45 centimeters. And then I like to add an extension chain. So this pendant here is roughly 5 centimeters. So 45 minus the 5 of this means I need 20 centimeter on each side. So that I needed 40 centimeters to double up for the 20. Okay, that's how I worked that one out. Right, so I'm gonna go down here and measure, and I want to go to 20. I'm just gonna cut right here at 20. Where's my scissors? Here they are. Okay. Again, I want this lined up nice on top of each other. Like that. Now I have a thing. What is it? It's a flathead pin. There we go. All right, a flathead pin, and I have my Loctite super glue. So all I'm going to do now is lay this on my finger, put on some crazy glue, super glue. Oops. And I'm going to wrap it around the head pin. It's a bit of a messy job, but there you go. Oh. Let that sit a minute. And now I'm going to put on an end cap. These I got, again, from Temu. This is a very liquidy glue. I don't want that to be seen. Is that going to be seen? I hope not. Just have a look. No, I'll make it okay. I'll make that okay. A bit of alcohol that will come out. All right, okay. So I'm gonna go now and douse this in more glue. Hold it downwards. The end cap on. And give it a good pull. That's good. Okay, then I'm going to take my looping tool. This is great, actually. I really like this. I think this is a 0.5. Yes, yes it is. It's a 0.5. And you lay it flat, stick it through the hole. Oops. Lay it flat down, stick it through the hole there, butt it right up to the edge of the tool, and squeeze. And then you want to pull this back a little bit. There we go. And voila. Perfecto. I'm going to close that, just make it flatter. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Done. Okay. So I have, what is on this? The clasp goes on this one. I didn't take a clasp out. So where are my clasps? Here they are. And these are stainless steel clasps. I really like these ones. I got these off of N Beads. And an O jump ring. And I'm going to bring this down for me. My camera's gone. There we go. Where they are over here. Okay. And then I've already gone ahead and prepared this. This is just a 5 cm extension chain with a little spiky detail again. Where's it from? Temu. Temu's great for just for findings, you know. I need some decent pliers. Okay. Like that. Like that. And voila. Oh, sorry for that squeak. All right, so there we have the necklace. Again, I really like this one. This one's quite fun. Voila. Okay, so I will be back now with the other pieces, and we'll do a show and tell. Okay? Again, we made it to show and tell. Here's the earrings. I absolutely love these earrings. I really do. I love the color. I love the color against I love the pure copper mica powder against the, again, I would call it kind of like a patina, kind of bluey UV resin, or the UV polish. I really, really love these. And I did put a very, very, very fine, very, very thin coat of UV resin on the back, and just to secure the oval jump rings, so they had any extra pull, that had any extra strength, so I'm trying to say. Yes. So there's those. And I'm just going to show you the ones I made these ones before this tutorial, and I put resin on them, and I don't like the effect the resin gave. I really don't. It darkened, it quite darkened the mica powder. Can you see the difference? That's why I want to keep these bare. And I'll show you again. I'm rubbing. Unless you're going to put a chemical on this, it's not going to rub off. All right. So, okay, there's the earrings, and I'll put these away. Then we made the white one. Don't like it. I didn't even go any further. I put a couple of lines of blue in it, and I just don't like anything about it. I don't like the pattern. I don't like it, so I stopped, and it's scrapped. Then we made this one here. I love this one. I really, really do love this one. Time consuming, especially this one. But I really do love it. It's on just the little O-rings. But I really, really, really love this one. Okay. Then we made the flowers one. Love it. Absolutely love this one. It's so sweet. I think it's very, very, very sweet. I really, really, really like how it turned out. And again, this is on a hidden tube bail. This color, I don't know if I said it in the video, this color was the Chalcedony, which looks a kind of a very, 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 very light gold when it's on white clay, and on the black it looks completely different. But again, I really like the way this one turned out. And then I did these ones. These were the start of the project. This was the first one that I made. This is on my, you might have seen it on Facebook. Love this one. This is the same stamp. This is the Cernit Paisley stamp. Really enjoy this one. Really, really love this one. So again, there's that. And then the last one I made before making this tutorial was this one. This is my favorite. I love this one. Absolutely love this one. Again, this is with the Cernit Paisley stamp. I really enjoyed making this one. I really, really did. So anyway, that is that for the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I found this technique very relaxing, and I will make more. So anyway, I guess that's it. So I will say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and please leave me a comment. It'll really help me with YouTube's algorithm. If you really liked it, you can hit the super thanks. That would be great. And if you watch my content regularly, maybe consider becoming a member, a channel member. That would help me out a lot. And also don't forget, I have my Facebook group, private Facebook group, just for my YouTube subscribers. So you can share anything that you make that you may have been inspired by me. So that's it. So I thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.